Thank
One
you,
for the
Kirby. Thank you, Kirby, for winning. Oh, the fight's not over. But that's okay. It's over now because we're gonna be. The stream has now started because our mic is on. Hot mic, hot mic. Careful, everybody.
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
Oh, don't say anything you wouldn't say anymore.
Don't say the bad thing.
Don't say the slurs. Like.
No, say it.
Okay, no.
No, come on. Say it.
Okay, I'll say it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what you.
I know. Hot take. By the way, we don't have any alcohol, jackass.
Oh.
Well, I guess this isn't really.
Why don't you start the stream and talk to everybody, and I will get.
Great. Yeah. Just put the fucking pressure on me.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Cool.
Do you not know how to?
Great.
Do
yeah.
you not know?
I've
We've been doing this for almost 2 years now. You don't know how to stay with the teens.
No.
Trying to be hip.
I'm. You don't need to tell me about being hip. I'm the hippie. We almost have 100 videos on this channel. God damn. Does that count live streams or no?
Technically, no, it doesn't.
Oh, damn. So
actually, I think it does.
Oh, does it? No.
I really don't know.
Fucking come up with one. Come up with one lie and just tell it to me.
I don't know. I don't feel like it does. I mean, maybe it does. I really.
So instead of talking about something cool like the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef,
we're
going to be talking about nerdy stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's got to include the fucking live streams. There's no way we have 100, almost 100 videos if I can scroll down twice and it's done. But yeah, instead of talking about that, we're going to talk about some other drama.
Drama with what is it? The most repressed group of all time. Gamers.
Gamers are the most repressed group ever.
It's true.
On the planet. Mm-hmm. I can't think of a single other group that's more repressed other than JJ, who has to intro this stream while I get us alcohol.
Exactly.
Because this guy needs alcohol, because he's Irish. Live a day without drinking.
This man's a fucking tool. Let me tell you something about this man. Let me tell you all the secrets about this man. So we're going to be talking about... So last stream we figured out the ending to Fire Force and we were like, what? That's kind of crazy. So we're going to do a first impressions on Fire Force. Each of us, I read 25 chapters, he read 20. Which is fine.
I read about 5 or 10 chapters.
Okay, well then so this is going to be very not specific first impressions. It's just going to be like
absolutely not.
What we think about it. And then we're going to go into the James Gunn Superman suit. I have a video on that on my channel. That's Jack Hudson. Or it's kind of hard to find my fucking channel. So just click in the link down below. Like
the description.
Every time I look up my name, like I can't find it, which fucking sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. Every time I look up your name, it's almost always there.
Oh, well, that's good then. Maybe it's just on my side or something.
It's going to be that I'm also subscribed to your channel, so it's easier to find it.
But yeah, and then we're going to be talking about the Helldivers controversy, our thoughts and opinions on those. That's what the stream is going to be all about. Not about the songs of the summer, but about this mediocre manga.
You think it's mediocre?
I mean, it's better than mediocre. It's I would say above average.
Let's get to it. Gamers.
And we're reading the manga. We haven't.
I'm not looking up manga shit. I can't find it. I'll just look up the basic IMDb. Fire Force. Apparently, it's been on hiatus for a while. Like season 3, I don't think has even.
Of the anime. Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, season 3.
Didn't this anime come out a while ago?
Yeah, 2019 to 2020. Damn. And then they just stopped.
And they're actually probably gonna finish the story on like fucking Soul Eater.
Well, no, the story's over.
That's what I mean. It has an ending.
Actually, have
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It has.
That's why the last time we talked, they should do a remake of
Soul Eater. Yeah, they should do a Brotherhood, or just fuck it, just be like, hey, watch the original series up to this point because the animation still holds up. Watch it up to this point.
That's not going to happen. Just start from the beginning.
Yeah,
why would they do that?
I guess you have to.
That's really dumb.
I don't know because
this is why you don't work in the industry.
The original anime is just very good up until they make up shit.
Yeah.
Like the last, what, like 5 episodes maybe?
Where did they start making up shit in it? Also, what is this? I don't even know what we named this. Is this Trash Taste? Or
Garbage Take.
It's Garbage Trash Taste. Is this Garbage Take?
Yeah, we're not ripping off any other famous
God
YouTubers.
Okay, no, that's fair. Because we're only really talking about Fire Force for like a minute.
Yeah.
So you're more deep into it than I am.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you my first impressions just to kind of give you a sense of superiority since you've read a little bit more.
I don't have any superiority over this whatsoever.
I think it's all right.
Yeah, so far
I've seen enough of the tits and the vagina. Like,
get ready for more.
It's just like, I mean, I can tell. It's literally like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. And they're all minors.
Are they?
Yeah,
I really don't know.
They're all under 17. There's like because on Kindle Unlimited you get like the first 11 volumes free. Okay. And then in the back of those manga, oh my god,
what the fuck is that?
The back of those manga issues, they like show little character profiles, and every single one of them is under 18. They're like 17. I'm like, just make them 18. I'd still be weird, but it'd be a lot less weird.
This mangaka's a fucking pervert. That's all it is.
Yeah, but like, what do you expect from the guy who created Soul Eater? You know, because like I feel like I haven't revisited Soul Eater in a while. I feel like when I revisit, I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot of this. But in high school, you don't care. You're like, oh nice. But like when you're more grown, you're just like, this is a little distracting.
You are going to reread Soul Eater and realize, man, this guy's perverted. Like this feels like I'm watching child porn.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Dude, you're seeing Maki's panties every other chapter.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I just don't.
You know how they introduced
I remember
cat girl with
I remember
the
Blair.
big
Yeah,
tits?
Blair for sure. And then the little mouse girl.
This cat girl. Cat girl.
Oh, sorry. Too many cats. Too many cat girls.
Maki is her name?
Yeah, no. It's obnoxious.
Here's how they introduce her. Hey, what are you staring at? Oh, you just grabbed my tits.
Yeah.
Oh, you're now grabbing my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sitting on your face.
Yeah, get ready for more of that, baby. I mean, she's not in it a lot right now. Like, she's kind of like guest appearing here and there. But from the looks of things, she's going to be a main cast member. It's like, she's always like, oops, she always does it by accident. I think it's part of her power or something like that. I don't even fucking remember. If they've even like explained it.
It's gotta be that she's like an ancestor of fucking Blair.
Yeah, right? Because she got purple hair too.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah. Well, even like I don't know if they've shown it in where you're at, but even like, so one of the girls, I think it's this one at the bottom. Yeah. She can like manipulate fire and stuff, and sometimes she can create like live fire things, and they do look like souls.
They just look like souls.
Yeah, which
I mean, to be fair,
not
this
to
whole
know
thing
if
is
you
on
don't
Soul
know
still.
that connection to Soul Eater, like when you're first reading, you'd be like, oh, the artist is just making a thing. But now that we know that it's connected to the Soul Eater world, then it's like, oh, well, maybe these are how souls are created. So, like, I don't know. Like, I'm reading it. Well, actually, I'm reading it, and one of the characters' names literally Arthur, and his sword is Excalibur. So I'm like, did he set this up from the beginning? Because it kind of, and like Arthur very much kind of has the mannerisms of like Excalibur. I don't know if that's leading where I think it's leading, where he's going to turn into Excalibur.
We saw Excalibur is a character in the story at the very end.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
he doesn't turn into it because he's there. He's an actual.
Is he there?
Arthur,
okay.
Looking at like.
But
and also, it's really funny that there's all these Japanese names, and then there's this one guy named Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
It's so goofy.
Yeah.
But also, kind of like it's telling me, like, what happens to, because like,
also the bullshit with the gun is very funny because he like shoots someone and it's like, oh, they're gonna die, but he can manipulate like the gunpowder or flames in the bullet, so he could use an actual gun and shoot you, but like have it feel like airsoft or something like that.
Yes.
If he wants to.
Yeah.
Which it's a creative way of doing that, but it's also very goofy. Like one of them can turn fire into ice and stuff, and they like,
that's cool.
Do the whole like that's cool, but like the gun thing is just, and it's weird because he draws the gun very realistically, like more so than like kids guns. He like draws them like
Yeah,
like very real, and it's just like that's why I sent you that picture a while ago where I was just like, I don't know why, but this panel is very funny. And
yeah. Let me
like
find it.
I thought it was just like a one-time thing, but like no, he draws them just like that. It's very odd. I like the world building. It's yeah, that.
Here's the gun. It just looks like a gun.
It just looks like a real gun. I like the world building, and I like how like the human combustion.
Dude, chapter
like,
5 was actually my least favorite so far.
Which one?
Where the captain just explains the lore of the Fire Force organization.
Yeah.
When somebody who's supposed to have gone to,
I feel like
the fucking academy should at least know the bare minimum of the lore.
The exposition is not like usually. I like to use Bleach as an example. While these are the weaker arcs of Bleach, like the beginning arcs are just all about Ichigo killing hollows and then drip feeding information. But like
that makes sense
very
because
much
Ichigo is a fish out of water.
Right.
This guy, what the Shinra?
Yeah, something like that.
He
signed up for it and he was
part of the academy.
So
at the very least, he should know that like there are different organizations that
it's very much
are
like
part of Fire Force.
Hello, audience members. This is what's happening.
Yeah,
kind of thing. And like this author in particular, like I remember this even from Soul Eater. It's just very like, hey, dialogue, motherfucker. It's just like it's just walls of text. Not to a Hunter x Hunter extreme, but
oh, you know what? I think I just spoiled something for myself.
Why?
That's got to be Shinra's little brother, right?
I don't know.
Probably. I mean, he's alive.
Wait, how do you know that? Wait,
it's in chapter 3. They reveal it.
Is it chapter 3 that he's?
Dude, I'm like, let me find out what exactly I'm like.
No, I think you're farther than chapter 3. Because like they reveal that when the main character meets this guy. Have you met this guy yet?
Yeah, Joker.
Yeah, no, that's way past 3.
Joker! I'm on chapter 13.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. You were like, I don't know, there's a 3 in there. You fucking dumbass. But yeah, I mean, I do like some of the world building. Like, I find it cool, like the whole like religious angle, where like they have to pray for fire and stuff like that. Like that's kind of sick. And the powers are cool. Like I like his feat abilities. It's very much like an Ichigo, or not Ichigo, sorry, Sanji type of shit.
I guess my thing is like, so where does all this go?
I feel like
because if this is part
of
the
Soul Eater connections are not going to be till the very end, like near the very end, like because otherwise, like when Fire Force was first announced and the first couple of episodes came out, people would be like, "Oh, it's connected to Soul Eater." When I believe, at least, that's not the case. So it's going to be a long ride.
I mean, for you to find that out. Thought it was like Soul Eater because of like the fact that like she can make little fireballs that look like souls.
Yeah, but that's like just a design thing. You could chalk that up to, oh, well, that's just, just saying as if I don't know it's already connected to Soul Eater. I could just be like, oh, that's just the artist's interpretation. It's a little throwback there. You could easily just say that, But now that we know that it's connected to Soul Eater, now you're looking at things like, oh, where is this connecting? In that aspect of it, I feel like almost like knowing that it's connected to Soul Eater makes me more interested in this. Because, like, I'll be honest, like, I was never interested in this whatsoever. Like, I really like Soul Eater. I haven't read it in a couple of years, but I'm collecting all the hard covers because money. What is it?
Look at me! I got big boy money. I can go live in Greenwich now.
No, fuck that,
dude. You know what's so crazy? So I've been working in Greenwich a lot.
Yeah,
and like I keep seeing a bunch of houses, and I just keep thinking to myself, I'm like, I would not buy a home on a main road.
No, why would you? Yeah,
I don't care how much.
Yeah, I don't care how nice it is inside.
It's just not worth. No. And there's a lot of houses like that are super fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
and they're on a main road.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like all the houses where we're at. It's like, why would you? But
you might as well have just like thrown your money away.
I don't know, but my number one complaint is forward. No, wait, the cat chick. Yeah, it's just so fucking. It just takes you out of scenes because they'll be in the middle of discussing something serious. It's like, what? It's just like, shut up, shut up.
Bitties.
Like high school Jack would be like, oh my god, that's just for you. You should date her. But like college Jack, because a girl is showing interest in you, isn't that? Oh, that's crazy. It's like the immature take. The immature take on like Chainsaw Man. You know what I mean? Where Chainsaw Man's like, all I want is to have sex and stuff, but like, there's a lot more nuance to that. Whereas like this one, she's like, 16, and it's like, God damn it, why? And I think it says, I think I read this or heard this somewhere from either TikTok or YouTube, but I think why she's like that is because she needs to expose skin for her fucking power.
Like, oh, okay. Just like Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she wears clothes, she'll die because she has photosynthesis.
Well, this one's more for power, I think. I don't know. I could be pulling out my...
No, that sounds correct. We can look up her IMDb.
Yeah, fuck. Her IMDb, like she's a real person. This fucking 16-year-old is stupid.
Let me see if I can find it. Let's go back one.
But yeah, I mean, I like where it's going now, because I might as well tell you, right?
Shocker, she's like one of the bigger ones.
No, is that her?
No, her name is Maki. Then who's the other bitch?
No, what is her name? She's from Company 5?
Tamaki.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That's so lame. She has the same name.
As what?
It's Tamaki and Maki.
Maki from what? Soul Eater?
No, Maki from the same show.
Oh.
It's the same name.
I don't know. Run out of names. Oh, 17. Sorry, my bad. Whoops. Oh, she's a Pisces. Wow.
That makes sense. I get it now.
I totally get it.
Let's see. So, on mission, she wears black panties and a bra. Oh, it's not even like a bikini. It's just straight up underwear. Parts of her uniform.
I'm feeling her time to cigarette.
Yeah,
just tell me. Yeah.
Can you tell me why? Like, I don't get it.
Well, her fashion sense. No, I don't want to read about fashion. Oh, abilities. Here we go. It'll probably say something. Or maybe I'm capping. No. Maybe it's just for fan service.
Nakomata? What is this persona?
Nakomata! But in the story where it's finally kind of getting interesting, but I feel like a lot of these reveals are happening too fast. It's like,
oh yeah, definitely.
The company 8 is just like, oh, we're not going against the fire or the Inferno people. I forget what they're called. The Infernos. We're trying to figure out like why they're being created and stuff. It's like, this is like a chapter 25, 50 revealing. You're revealing it at like.
That's literally chapter 5. That's literally chapter 5.
Is it chapter 5?
Yeah, okay. It's like super early. They reveal everything.
Yeah, it's just like, man, I know you have to do it. You have to go, like even Soul Eater did it, where like the very beginning introduction chapters are introducing the cast, and then introducing like just them going on ghost adventures and fighting adventures. Then they get into like what's actually happening, what's the underground of this kind of thing. Where it's like they're just like, hey, exposition shotgun here.
Yeah, it's just like it's so.
I don't hate it. I feeling it's at like a 6 for me. It's like it's fine. It's fine. Like I'll give it this. The paneling and stuff is very good. The action sequences flow very nice. Like there's one point where they're trying to fight this firefighter serial killer, and the main character is fighting him, and it looks really fucking good. Like the dude's action work is awesome. Yeah.
The art is, for lack of better terms, fire.
I feel like that was pretty forced. Just start violently beating you.
I don't blame you though. Yeah, I don't. I mean,
are you gonna keep up with this, or is this a dead?
No, I'm gonna read it.
Dead on
I think
arrival.
we should read the whole thing, bro. I think we should read the whole thing and like talk about it because I feel like
every week we should do like 20 chapters and then just be like how we feel.
We don't have to go that hard, but yeah, we can like once.
Well, if we want to finish this quick, then that's the.
It's only 300 chapters, dude.
Right. If we do 20 each time we do stream, we'll get done with it quicker, and then move on to something else maybe. I don't want to keep having to read Fire Force. I don't want to drag it out.
Okay. I was telling
if you nisekoi me one more time, motherfucker, I'm not sock you in the face.
What is gonna nisekoi you is this James Gunn Superman suit. So this I want to give context real quick because this motherfucker is like, hey, we should talk about this.
My God.
And like literally 15, 20, maybe like a half hour before he said that, I sent him a link regarding this, and I thought it would be super cool.
To be fair, because you have a stupid fucking Android, it shows up like, hold on.
Just the link?
Yeah. Well, now that I clicked it on preload, but before it was just blank. So that's your fault somehow.
No, it's not. Your phone sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Because as soon as I send something,
I could play Game Boy Advance games on mine. I could play Persona on mine. Get fucked, you fucking weeb.
Play Persona 4
I could play Halo on my phone. Shut up.
I don't care. It's so stupid. Who wants to play those games?
Yeah.
Games are dumb and they're for
I'm gonna play nerds. Halo 5 again. Shut up, you fucking
for nerds. Who cares?
Asshole.
I've never played Halo 5. You played?
You've never played Halo 5?
Dude, it looks so. I played a little bit of it. It sucks.
Yeah.
So boring.
I don't know.
It's a boring campaign. Who cares for it?
Anyways, this suit dropped out of nowhere. I don't believe they should have dropped it like this because we're in the middle of one of the greatest rap beefs of all time, and people are like, oh, that's cool. Anyways, where it's like on a regular internet day, be like, oh my God, whoa. Because all people care about is just Drake beef. Drake and Kendrick beef. With Kendrick is on top, obviously. But yeah, I did a whole video on this on my channel. I like the suit. What I don't there's a couple things I don't like. Number one, I don't like the atmosphere of this picture because it looks like we getting sad Superman again. And God, I'm fucking tired of sad. I want this man to fucking smile. That's all I want Superman to do is smile in these movies. Is that so hard? Is that so hard to fucking ask for? Like, but what if Superman was sad? I don't know. What if Batman got a cup of ice cream and banged Catwoman for a day?
Batman shot somebody, and then that's how we got Batman v Superman.
Yeah, that's Batman v Superman. I don't like the atmosphere of it. I do like the suit. Number one fucking complaint. Why does every need to have fucking lines? Why? Why are you trying to make it look like armor? Obviously, it doesn't look like armor, so why are you trying to... With the fucking lines? It's so dumb. I kind of like how the boots look, though, with the lines, but, like... Oh, look, what is that? To protect his knee? Like, what the fuck? It's like, these lines, they're just pointless. They're just... Like, erase all the lines and stuff, and I think this looks fine. But...
I think the S looks like shit.
No, the S is great. Because that's Kingdom Come S. It's very much on purpose. Kingdom Come is this... one of the greatest Superman stories, which is basically like, it doesn't really make sense for this concept though, because it's an older Superman in the comic book. This is the Elseworld thing, so it's not continuity. Where like basically the whole story is a commentary on like 90s comics. You know, you have Spawn just like killing people left and right, and you know, Kingdom Come as a whole commentary on that, where Superman's like, hey guys, hey you 90s fucking nerds, stop just shooting people to get to the bad guy, actually think about what you're doing. So he's like a very old timer kind of Superman. And that version though is red and black. This is red and yellow, which is the classic Superman color. So I don't know if they just think that looks cool. I don't know if it's thematic. No idea. I like that symbol. It's an iconic symbol for comic book readers and all that, which you aren't. I like how the cape looks real.
All right.
The cape looks like no, fuck you. The cape. How dare
you read comic books, you fucking nerd?
Yeah, you fucking asshole. Oh, I'm gonna read manga. I'm gonna read about Catgirl with big titties. Shut up.
I never wanted to read it. And
yes, you did. You literally suggested it.
I never wanted to read it until the Soul Eater thing.
Okay.
It's the only thing.
Fine. And that also has a big-titted cat woman, so fuck off. And a mouse girl, so what now?
That was crazy. I'm telling you.
What, that reveal?
That was crazy.
Yeah, I was like... that blew my 14-year-old mind, however old I was.
Yeah, right?
I like the Kate.
12-year-old me was like, "Holy shit!"
It's okay because she's an older lady, so it's fine.
Yeah, to be fair, like all the witches in that universe are like hundreds of years.
Yeah, yeah.
So like,
but not in like a lolicon,
yeah,
or like a Bakemonogatari
it's
way.
It's more like a Logan Wolverine kind of thing.
Yeah. I like the cape. It looks like actual cloth. I like that. It's pretty cool.
What do you like about his hair? You like his hair?
I love his hair. He as an actor fits that Superman role so fucking well. It's a little like younger Henry Cavill looking, and I think that was intentional. But I mean, he's still his own dude. He's less bulky, but I think that's fine because this is supposed to be portraying a younger Superman. Like all the Superman we've seen on screens are like mid 30s, late 30s kind of feel. This one very much feels like mid 20s, late 20s. This is the most exciting part right here. The red fucking trunks. Let's go. I am so sick of people like, the red trunks look lame. It doesn't look lame. It looks fucking great. Because if you just have solid blue, it meshes with the fucking color scheme. When you add red in there, then it looks okay. That's why I hated the fucking Henry Cavill suit, because it's like, oh, what if it's all blue? Then it just looks like a bodysuit that you go swimming in, motherfucker. Like, I do like the red trunks. I'm so happy we're getting those. They definitely kind of hit it on purpose here. So we'll see how it looks like in motion and other promotional materials. He's also got a higher collar, which I like. I know this seems very nitpicky to you. But yeah, okay. I mean, overall, I give it like a 7 out of 10. I just need to see it in motion and stuff like that, and then I'll come with a.
Then you'll come.
Then I'll come. Then I will come. And Superman would want me to come.
Yeah.
Also, I commented on this. I hope this isn't part of like the storyline or anything, because I was just like, "What's up with like giant lasers?
Yeah, why else would it be?"
I literally was just like, sense. In the video, I was like, "Why is it always lasers? Why not a missile or a moon? Anything else but lasers?"
It looks like a moon.
It does look like a moon. Now, I'm thinking they might do Brainiac, but I don't know. It's kind of a big Superman villain to introduce in this first Superman film. But you can't do Zod because that's repetitive. But yeah, overall, I like the look. I hate the fucking lines, but besides that, yeah, I like it a lot. What do you think about it?
Why do you hate the lines?
It's just like that the modernization of superhero costumes, you know, like with Captain America and like especially the fucking Spider-Man MCU outfits. I can't fucking besides the like new one that like was at the end of No Way Home.
The one that you don't see.
I have a figure of that one though, I'll tell you what. Like all the useless techno lines, like why does everything need to look like armor? Why can't it just look like a classic suit?
Your phone's got
like it makes sense for Batman to have like an armor like kind of suit, if anyone, because you know he's going up against, you know, Killer Croc and stuff like that. But Superman is the most strong fucking being in the universe. Like he doesn't really need armor unless if he's going up against like a major like doomsday foe kind of thing. I just don't like if there were no lines, I feel like this would be much better. But like the lines just try to make it look more complex, but end up making it looking overly complex.
I will say it feels more like homey versus like the alien feeling you get,
which I do like
from the Snyderverse.
I do like, yes.
Superman. I mean, I just really want to know what you think. I think it looks fine.
Yeah, right now I'm at like it's not the best I've ever seen. I think it looks pretty good.
You know, if I were to rate this between a Drake diss track and a Kendrick diss track, I would give it
Uno Miles.
I'd give it a solid J. Cole apology. Like, that's where
that's
it falls.
Right. Yeah,
that's where it falls right now for me.
Hey, we all ragged on that man, but he made the smartest fucking decision in hip hop history.
He said, "I'm good."
He's like,
I'm good.
Bow out of this.
Yeah,
he probably heard what Kendrick was spitting. He's like, I'm getting the.
He's like, Kendrick will find out. Like my life story.
Yeah,
he's got Nardwuar on the.
Dude, Nardwuar is fucking working overtime.
He's like calling Kendrick, being like, here's what you need to know. I got all the details. I got all the details. Here's Drake's entire fucking.
Yeah, but if you want to hear more in detail of what I think about it, I have a video over on my channel. Yada yada. Plug.
Speaking of plugs that need to be filled. Helldivers.
My ass. I mean, wait, what?
So, this is a game that me and JJ have played. We played it on stream.
Yeah.
For you guys. And I'm glad this story is over.
Mm-hmm.
So we can actually talk about it.
And we can reflect on it.
Yeah. So, Helldivers 2 has been on Steam for a while. JJ's a PS5 player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Steam player.
Although I have a PC, so I could
relax. No one's doubting your gamer level. Okay?
Well, it sounded like you were.
Nobody was doubting your gamer.
It sounded like you were.
All right, you play video games, JJ.
I do. I'm a genuine.
Guys, I have a PC. I have a PC. I've got a Switch.
Now I do. Now I do.
I've got an Xbox. I got a PlayStation. Like, no one's doubting your gaming abilities because you don't play on PC.
I'm shit at multiplayer.
So Helldivers 2 came out on both PS5 or PlayStation and PC same day.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the fan base, for the most part,
mm-hmm.
I have a feeling a lot of the fan base is PC players. If we were to divide,
I'd say a good amount, yeah.
And so a lot of things on PlayStation require a lot of games require you to sign into like a third party system. So like if you play an Xbox game on here, you have to sign into your Xbox accounts. Like when I purchased Halo through Steam, I had to do a
Microsoft account.
Yeah, well, I've always had one, so it wasn't a big deal.
Right, yeah.
But I had to sign into it. The same can be said for other PlayStation games. Like Ghost of Tsushima, when it comes out on PC, it will require you to have your PSN enabled, so that way you can play the game, because a lot of features in the Ghost of Tsushima have overlays for PlayStation.
Yeah.
And same with like Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last of Us. But Helldivers made it optional. It wasn't required. And to be honest, not a lot of people thought about it until last week. It was last week, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Last week, Sony dropped an announcement on Steam. Oh shit, wrong one.
God, oh my God, just don't close.
Drops an announcement. And no, I meant to close it.
I was going to say don't close the live stream again, you fucking idiot.
I don't end the stream. I just close our
viewing. You know what the fuck I meant.
Sony drops a thing saying, "Hey, everybody, you got to link your fucking Sony account to your Helldivers," and citing it was critical for safety and security. Which is hilarious coming from Sony. Fucking L take to say when last year PlayStation had the biggest leak in gaming history.
Yeah.
Where they leaked 10 years worth of projects for like Insomniac Games and like other studios.
Yeah.
Which is just fucking dog shit take. So bad. The only reason they did this was they wanted to cash in on the fact that a lot of their player base is on PC. Like, I think there's a good chunk of people on PlayStation, don't get me wrong, but I think
they wanted to boost those numbers up during their quarterly meetings or whatever.
Exactly. And a core amount of people are on PC. I feel like, it just reaches more audiences when you're on PC versus just being a console exclusive.
Yeah.
So they required that. That pissed off so many fucking people to the point that it was at negative as of yesterday.
Yeah.
Or 2 days ago. 2 days ago it was in the negative. And I think it was hilarious that the developers, community managers were telling everyone in the Discord, hey, if you want to complain, go to Steam and dislike the fuck out of this game. And like what also was really cool was that Valve was also like refunding people because they probably thought it was like also bullshit. Because if you look at the first, I got rid of it. You look at this article, they say that was a grace period. Nowhere in any of the marketing or any of the advertisement on Steam,
probably in like say, the acknowledgement or agreement.
Yeah, it was acknowledged. It was acknowledged. You had to like look it up to like see that they said it was optional in Helldivers 2, and that a lot of games will have it optional if they want to. Yeah, and then literally when they announced this fucking thing, you go back to their website. Apologies, sorry. You go back to their website, and they change it to all of our games will require a PlayStation Network account. So, because of this decision, people started fucking mass reviewing it as negative. And the game,
and the
game was also pulled from 170 countries because not every country allows you to create a PSN account. Yeah. Which, if that were the case, the game never would have been sold there. So essentially, people will have started to lose access to their game
that they bought.
Yeah.
Including possibly in-game purchases, which now, if there were to say, it'd be like, well, thanks for the money. Bye.
Deuces. Like, JJ, what happened? What happened, pal?
I don't know.
How did it all end? I'm having you so that way you can talk and engage in the story too.
I don't know how it ends.
All I know is read the fucking article title.
Sony is Sony gives up Helldivers 2 PSN link demand. The only way this could have ended.
So what did they do, JJ?
I don't know the details stuff.
Oh, you really don't?
No.
You sent me the article that PlayStation rolled back on the PSN.
I didn't send you the article. I just said they did it. Yeah, I sent you a screenshot of an article. That doesn't mean I read it.
So Sony rolled back. I thought you knew something.
No.
You're the one who said we should talk about this.
I just know that they rolled
so much research on this. And
I didn't do any.
You said I read a fucking article.
That's your fucking fault. Motherfucker. I read it. No. You got to twist.
Sorry, I read a title.
I read a title of an article.
Apologies. I don't want to give you too much credit.
Thank
you have a big fucking brain.
Thank you. It's very small.
So yeah, that's why you're now seeing a lot of the reviews going back up to mostly positive. There's a big spike as of yesterday because when they dropped the news, and I think these are some of the funniest fucking reviews due to this. Like, this game is so good that we even had a campaign mission in real life, like Major Order Complete. We dive together or not at all. Democracy has prevailed. For those we lost in Avalon Creek, and those we almost lost because of Sony, for Democracy. Dude, this shit is so fucking funny. Like, I think that's what's so fun about this. Like, what makes this, like, story and controversy very interesting is because, like, it is very clear based off of, like, how the community managers were talking to their community about doing the mass review bombing. It's very clear that Arrowhead Studios was telling Sony they don't want to do this, and Sony was telling them "fuck you."
It's it very much felt like a Sony type of.
I mean, it was 100% a Sony move, and it is still kind of on Arrowhead for not trying to disclose it in anything.
Yeah,
I understand that PlayStation is the one who published it. But Arrowhead knew, according to the CEO, he knew for 6 months that this was going to be required.
Yeah.
So he should have mentioned that sooner rather than waiting for like 2 months. People having bought the game already and playing hundreds of hours and almost losing all of their fucking their money and their time.
Yeah.
Like, it should have been clearly stated. But what's crazy about this is Helldivers now needs to succeed forever. What do I mean by this? Arrowhead Studios probably told Sony, hey, look, we are making you a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
So much money, in fact, that you guys are going to be needing this game for years because it's a live service game, doing really well. This game is meant to be alive for years.
And up to this point, it's gotten nothing but good press with all of its decisions.
Yeah, it hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah,
it has done nothing wrong except for this Sony thing.
Right. That's what I mean. Up until now, like everyone's like, Helldivers is great. This was like, you know, underdog darling, like a gaming darling.
This is gonna be Game of the Year. One of the Game of the Year contenders. Not Game of the Year. I don't think it will.
Yeah, one of the contenders for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, just like the amount of like promotion and like hype around this game. Because I remember we were watching this during the Game Awards. I'm like, if I were to play a multiplayer game, I played this.
Yeah, we both. It wasn't the Game Awards. It was PlayStation State of Play.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. It was their State of Play, and this was one of the games that they showed off in it.
Yeah, and you know, smaller studio, but it blew up so much where like the beginning, like you couldn't even get on the game. People were buying the game, they couldn't even get on it because the servers kept crashing.
The servers, it's not that the servers were crashing. The servers were at capacity because they didn't think 800,000 people would be playing concurrently. Mm-hmm. That's how low their expectations for this game was.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of leverage to tell PlayStation and Sony, like, hey, look, fuck off. Mm-hmm. Like, stop what you're doing. But the problem is, you gotta understand, a lot of fucking games do this. A lot of companies do this. A lot of publishers do this.
Yeah, but I feel...
You buy a Bethesda game on this on Steam, but you have to sign into Bethesda's bullshit.
And that's right at the start. Where they fucked up is where they were like, oh yeah, you don't need any of that, or not putting it at face value, like, you don't need any of that, and then all of a sudden now
I know.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No,
yes, you do, actually.
But my point is, PlayStation paid a lot of money to have this game. Mm-hmm. They can say what they want to do. They're fucking... Oh, yeah. Essentially, it's...
They can do whatever they want.
Arrowhead's game, it's PlayStation's game.
Yeah.
This is
the publisher is PlayStation. They can fucking delete it tomorrow if they wanted to.
Exactly. So my point is, Arrowhead succeeded in this one moment. Uh-huh. They now need to make sure and they use their fans to justify why they shouldn't do the Sony login. Arrowhead now needs to continuously go from W to W without fucking things up. Because the minute they fuck up, like in terms of like bad blood on the community, and it is on Arrowhead and not on Sony, Sony will take advantage of that.
Yeah,
being like, oh, I thought you guys were amazing. You were this great game. Right, now fans hate you. So now we're gonna do all this to fix it.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's what's happening with Bungie. You know, Bungie came in. They were supposed to be this big top dog studio.
Yeah.
Because they were very successful with The Witch Queen. Lightfall comes out. Big fucking L. 55% projections down. Like 100 staff members laid off. Sony has now, according to leaked documents, Sony will take over the company if projections for the final shape do not meet projections.
Yeah.
So like Arrowhead and a lot of studios at PlayStation are probably worried about that. Mm-hmm. And so they need their games to succeed. And I believe Arrowhead can do it. They're doing really well right now.
Again, before this, they have been doing fantastic. Like, I don't play it as often as I did when I first started, but I still every week or two hop on with Joe and stuff like that. And it's still just very simple and fun, and there's no bullshit like one of the praises I always put forth with Helldivers 2 is like, you don't like buy better guns or anything like that. It's like, as long as you stick with the game and level up, you're fine. And plus, even if that is the case, you're fighting aliens, you're not fighting each other. So it's almost like
if you want to spend
fair.
the extra money to pay for the better guns, go for it.
Extra money is for cosmetics, if we're being honest, because they offer a couple guns here and there.
There's some pretty OP guns that you have to buy.
Yeah,
there's some really good guns. I mean, the thing is though, like a lot of people use stratagems,
but again, you're using that to help out your teammates almost. Whereas like with other multiplayer games, for the most part, you're buying the most powerful sniper rifle just to fucking one shot.
Here's how you know this man's never played a Destiny game.
Yeah, no.
No one will allow you in their raid if you didn't have Gallahorn.
That's why I said Call of Duty.
Call of Duty also has.
Oh, I don't know.
You can also buy certain guns.
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Whatever.
Like even in Halo, they have that.
But
you can buy certain guns in Halo.
This seems like it definitely seems like PlayStation's the villain here because I almost think
this might be 100%.
This might be conspiratorial. Conspiratorial. I think they were like, all right, we're gonna make these fuckers sign up for a PSN thing. Not fucking now, but later when this game if this game ever gets really popular, then in the middle of it, we could just be like, hey, fuck you guys. Now you gotta.
It's not a conspiracy, it's a fact. They not only did it, but then the president or the CEO of Arrowhead said, yeah, I knew about this.
Yeah. For
months. Mm-hmm. It's not a conspiracy, it's a fact. I just don't think they knew how to address it.
I don't know how you can prepare for that, really. You know, like as the head of Arrowhead, I don't know how you can prepare for that fucking backlash. You're like, we're doing really good, and then you're tossing and turning at night. What's wrong, honey?
I don't think the thing is like I don't think the issue. I think when they were first talking about this game, their first talks was, not that many people are going to play this game.
Yeah, and that was this huge thing.
Yeah, now it's
which is great.
One of the biggest games in gaming.
Yeah,
probably one of the best live services in gaming.
It's definitely the best live service for sure.
There's some good ones.
Like
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, I mean,
people.
Yeah, like MMOs and stuff. Yeah,
that game is a live service game.
It is. I suck a lot of hours into that, and I stopped, and now I can touch grass, and it's great.
Just like me with Destiny.
Well, so you're still late to the party on that one.
I mean, I haven't played it
because you're still gonna play it. I stopped playing.
I'm gonna play it in June, dude. Exactly. It's my end game, bro.
It is.
I mean,
yeah. Revisit this. You know what? Clip this and let's see if that's true.
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be
true.
The
final Destiny Final 2 night expansion's coming out. You're gonna fucking keep going.
I mean, look at how I am with Marvel and Star Wars.
Yeah, but you buy like one game a year is the big difference, and you stick with that fucking game.
That's not true.
That is true.
I bought this game, and then I bought Game Pass, so now I don't have to buy any game ever again.
That's yes.
Have I?
That's what I mean.
How many games I pre-installed Hellblade for Hellblade 2.
Ooh, I can't wait for that fucking game.
Well, that's what so.
Oh, I've been pretty.
JJ, does this make you like? How do you? Are you? I'm a little. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it because, like, yeah, it's really exciting that
I heard nothing but people talk about it. Honestly,
I feel like sorry about this. I know that like everybody's excited about how happy they are that they were able to beat Sony and gamers can make change.
Yeah, but you're right. But like if they slip up or their numbers
fall, slip up.
Whatsoever. So it's going to be like, oh, well, I guess we got to do it now. Bye. And then fuck you.
Yeah, because then they have no leverage.
Oh, well, the fans didn't really carry the game. So, oh, well.
The fans, the fans don't stick with this game, which I mean, eventually it'll happen.
Yes. But it's an inevitability.
But I mean, in terms of like recent, like soon, if like say an expansion comes out for this game and no one likes it, it's not good. Arrowhead's fucked. Sony will be coming after this game. And
they're going to get all their grubby hands all over it. Yeah. And like this little like cute like, oh my god, like this little developer made it bad. They're going to turn it into corporate slop and then it's going to be all fucking over.
Yeah, and that's what I'm a little
It's going to be game over, man.
Just like you, I don't play this game as much as I probably should.
Yeah.
You know,
but I'm not playing as much just because I'm on my Mass Effect marathon right now.
Yeah, I'm playing Persona. I'm trying to finish that up. I'm in December right now.
He just said Persona and shot himself.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, there's a giant in the opening scene. There's a giant demon. He shoots himself. He's dead. And they're like, "What?
Why?
You were supposed to shoot at the thing.
Shoot the demon,
Its
not
weakness
yourself."
is bullets."
Yeah, it's weakness. It's weakness to piercing, and so are you. Oh man, that game is so fun. So yeah, I mean, I'm just worried. Cause like, what's another crazy thing that just happened?
What's
So
that?
I'm gonna pull it up here.
I'm gonna go.
Xbox news.
Xbox news.
So Xbox just laid off 4 Bethesda divisions.
I feel like this happens all the time in Microsoft.
I mean, this happens all the time in fucking gaming.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh no, do you have to pay for a subscription and read the rest?
Fucking
oh no, we only have the title to go off of.
That's so stupid. Kotaku won't fuck me. So Xbox laid off. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, because he's laid off people. They laid off 3 companies. Arcane Austin, which was the developers of Redfall.
Yes,
they laid off Tango Gameworks, which is the developers of Hi-Fi Rush, and then Alpha Dog Games, which I guess released Mighty Doom. And then they absorbed ZeniMax. Or one of their support studios was being absorbed.
Yeah. I don't know why people want to get into the gaming industry.
Gaming is like
actually working.
So many fucky things happening in gaming that it's just like it's not looking good for the industry. I mean, come on. Like, look at this service that I have here. Like,
yeah,
this is an awesome service. I just downloaded Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I haven't played it yet, but the fact that I can play it on Xbox is cool. I booted up Diablo 4 for 2 seconds. That's pretty cool.
You know what I've been playing? I've been playing the that one, another Crab's Treasure. The
I heard about that game. I think
it's pretty
people like it, right?
I like it a lot. Yeah, there's there's an accessibility setting where it's just like give the crab a gun, and his shell is a gun, and it's just one shots every single fucking thing in that game.
Awesome. That's so fun.
And it's on his shell. It's just very.
A lot of people like it's Manor Lords.
I don't know anything about that.
It's an RTS.
Oh, you know what I wanted to play? I wanted to play that. Hold on, scroll. Go click that arrow. Oh yeah, that way, Herald, because that's like all stop motion, and they actually did really stop motion and stuff. I haven't gotten around to it,
but the thing about this is like, so obviously, did you know that Xbox as a brand has gone up like 120%?
No.
Like their revenue has gone up. Do you want to know how much? Do you want to know how much that is? Do you want to know how much it is between hardware and the actual like their services?
How much?
Hardware accounts for 1%.
So like an Xbox.
Yeah, like an Xbox One, Xbox Series X, all that shit.
But like the rest of it is
but Game Pass, Game Pass and all of their other subscription services and their games. And then on top of that, you have
gaming, baby.
And then on top of that,
I worry
we have Fallout doing really successful. So for them to lay off Bethesda Studio games.
Hold on, let me cook.
Okay.
I worry about this now because with like when you buy a game off a store, you're actually buying the game. With the streaming services and stuff, does that affect the studios involved in that? Like, if you're actually buying the game, you're actually helping out the developers a lot more than just being part of Xbox Game Pass. Like, how does that work? Do they match like download sales with that? Because then how are we going to keep getting new games if that's the case? Because it's like, this game did incredibly well at Game Pass, but not a lot of people bought it, so fuck you. Like, how does that work? Because we're already at the Netflix debacle. B-list movies and stuff there used to be still B-list movies because it might not have done well in the box office, But when people bought the DVDs and Blu-rays, then it got its second wind, and then more people started talking about it and stuff like that. But we don't really have that anymore because DVDs and Blu-rays are pretty much for the most part dead if you're not a physical media enthusiast. And now it's just all streaming. So like, it's kind of the death of like B-list movies.
So it looks like
So how does that work in gaming terms?
So
because if you're not buying the full price of the game and just download it on Game Pass, then how does that revenue go back to that developer?
So I think what,
because Xbox probably takes a large cut of that, and they probably already take a large cut of that if you just buy the $70 game.
So it looks like Xbox buys the right to put their game on Xbox Game Pass. How like if you want a movie to be on Netflix, Netflix has to pay the company to put it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting a lot of their money from that, and then it might be that they get a portion or a royalty for every person that downloads their game off of Game Pass.
Okay.
And
yeah,
I believe I saw somewhere. I don't have the time to look for it now.
You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, exactly. A indie developer said they don't make any money off of Game Pass.
Yeah, which I could see. I could see indie games getting completely fucked by it.
Yeah,
like Harold, whatever the fuck that was.
Harold.
I really want to play it. I don't know if I want to pay $50 to $60 for it. So Game Pass, and that's just like the sad reality of it, you know.
I think though, it's kind of like, this is gonna sound cringe. It's kind of like the influencer idea of your exposure is what you're paying for, what you're getting.
Yeah.
Because now that I'm exposed, like let's pull up game. Let's pull up
game. The video.
Let's pull up the game.
Let's pull up game.
The game.
The game.
Let's pull up the game.
The game of a year.
Like if we look at some of the games on here, like I'm gonna be honest, I never would have bought Jedi Survivor. So
I still haven't bought
I'm glad I get to play it on here.
Yeah.
I probably would never have played Manor Lords. So I'm glad that I can now. I'm never gonna buy a Fallout game, so I'm glad I can play Fallout. Yes, I'm talking about.
Wait, have you played Fallout?
I've never played a single Fallout.
You've never played a single Fallout?
The only Fallout game I've played is Fallout Shelters on my phone.
You're a real gamer, dude. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. New Vegas is the best. I'm one of those. I'm one of the annoying New Vegas fans. I love New Vegas. New Vegas, baby. Uh-oh. Someone comment on something? Did someone call me a loser? Did someone call me a cuck?
Nah, someone just said you've never read the books.
Just now?
Yeah, like on your Dune video.
Yeah, but I have. I'm literally, well, I'm catching up to them now, but
nah, you haven't read
them. For all the points I made in that video, those.
Nope, JJ, you haven't.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Same thing with Hollow Knight. Same thing with Ori. Tunic, I never would have played.
Oh, Tunic's fun.
I will never play Deep Rock Galactic, but I have the ability to.
Yeah.
Not because I don't like it. I just haven't gotten to playing it. You know, these are all. I've played Death's Door a little bit.
I like how you had to hold on. I like how you had to stop the stream just to be like, "Oh yeah, JJ, your well done video got another negative comment. Thanks, dipshit."
Well, because I thought someone like said it in this video.
Paul's the hero. You can't. Joel did the right thing. Fucking God, I hate fans. I hate fans so much. Media literacy is dead, and we've killed it because of people like you who don't read books. It's all your fault. Read a fucking book every once in a while. Analyze something besides the surface goddamn value, motherfucker.
No. Relax. You're saying I don't read into stories. You can read into stories in games and movies.
No, I know. I'm just making fun of the fact that you're an
I don't read though.
Yeah.
I don't read.
You're like, I need the pictures.
I need to be in the game. I need to play. I have to be in the story, or I have to watch the story. I can't read the story. That's crazy.
Read the story. You mean like subtitles?
Unless there's pictures in it, then I'll read it because it's a comical.
Finley Saga season 2 was slow and lame.
See, that's a head ass take, right? Yeah. Like, let's be real. But there's a lot of games in here that I
can't wait.
Dude, you want me to play Yakuza, hold on. Right? You want to play Yakuza?
You think
all of them are on Game Pass? Yeah. I can play Yakuza.
That's dope.
Whenever I want to.
You think like the Dune video got some heat my next video that's coming out is going to get a lot of fucking heat.
Well, yeah, because you're getting political.
Yeah.
You're getting political.
I'm going to try to be apolitical as possible, but it's going to be a little hard.
But, I mean, yeah, I think, like, in terms of Game Pass, where I understand your fear of, like, developers not getting their money and, like, the idea of indie games are dead, I think this is the opposite. I think this is going to be a good avenue for indie developers. And then on top of that, I mean, we don't know the overall contracts that these that these companies are making between Xbox, putting it on Game Pass and all that. So, you know, I mean, this is just the start. I mean, look at the way PlayStation does it. That one's kind of head ass. I don't like it. Not good. But Game Pass does it really well. I mean, I can play on my phone, motherfucker. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy that I can play on my phone. So, overall, I hope Helldivers doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because if they do, Sony's going to get their ass.
It's game over, man.
Sony's going to get their
You know what I would absolutely love? And I know there would be a lot of movie rights involved with it. But, like, if they were ever do an expansion pack on, like, an existing IP, Aliens. Dude, imagine a Xenomorph Helldivers type game. Which they have tried with, like, Aliens Fire Squad, but it didn't work. They just make this a fucking expansion with just Xenomorphs. It would be.
That would be kind of cool, like a seasonal event.
Yeah,
like a seasonal activity, just to like throw away.
And you could buy, like, Colonial Marine skins and shit.
That'd actually be really cool.
Like that,
or like Space Troopers, Starship Troopers.
Yeah, because it's literally Helldivers.
I think
it's like
be so
an
cool.
offshoot of that, so that would be really.
That'd be so cool if they did that. I think that's a really cool idea. They might do that. You never know.
I mean, the game's popular enough.
Exactly. You never know.
Hey, Disney, can we use the Xenomorphs? You're not making any movies about... Oh, actually, they are making Alien Romulus. Never mind, I take that back.
Disney owns the rights to Aliens?
Yeah, because they bought 21st Century Fox.
Oh, true.
That's why Aliens, like that whole property, existed with Dark Horse. Now it's moved over to Disney, so Marvel... And originally, Dark Horse had it. That's why they always crossed over with DC, because Dark Horse and DC had really good licenses. That's why you get Batman vs. Predator, Batman vs. Alien, Superman vs. Predator, all that fun and jazz. But now, they can no longer go to Disney because they can no longer go to DC because Disney owns this shit. So now Disney's doing Wolverine vs. Predator. In June, they're coming out with Aliens vs. Avengers. So, yeah.
Speaking of 20th Century Fox...
I want to see Howard the Duck fight a Xenomorph.
That's what we have. But thank you guys for watching. This one's kind of a short one. No, it's not a short. We always go in about an hour. But
yeah.
Next week, I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we will figure it out. And, obviously you guys will tune in to the stream. JJ should be having a video coming out soon. I won't say when, but he should be, so I don't pressure
It's going to be even more divisive, baby. If you think I killed your gods now, just you fucking wait.
What do you think? It'll be out this week or next week?
Probably not this week, so probably next week.
All right, cool. Yeah. So tune in hopefully next week. If not, whenever JJ's done.
Yeah.
Whenever JJ finish, I should have a video out by the end of this month, if not the beginning of next month. That one's going to be talking about kind of Xbox as a whole. I originally thought about Brockhampton, but I don't know enough about them. I thought about Persona. I don't want to talk about Persona. I want to talk about Xbox. Xbox is kind of interesting. It's a really cool lore going on with them. So I'll probably be doing that as my video. And then hopefully in July, we can have our both collab video created. Don't know what we're going to talk about. I think we have an idea, but
I think
we haven't really done anything yet.
I think we should do a video about Rule 34.
That would actually be a really funny video.
That someone already made. Someone already made a video, I'd say. But.
You also did make it recently. Is that why you brought it up? Did they make a video recently?
Like 5 months ago.
5 minutes ago?
5 months.
Oh, 5 months? Someone you watched?
Yeah, he's a good YouTuber.
I mean, fuck him. I don't care.
I like the Eddie Burback one. Did you see that one? The recent one about the movie industry and stuff?
Oh, rental movies?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We got to make videos like that. Bro.
Yeah.
We got to make videos like that. Those are so
I thought that was a really interesting topic.
Maybe we can find an interesting topic.
Too bad we can't because I'm so dumb. I didn't read the Dune book, so I don't